All right, guys, let's talk about this. I think a couple years ago, I did a video on Tron Uprising. I might have to do a re-video of that because that was one of my first 3 or 4 videos I did years ago. And if you're new to it, you didn't see it. Trust me. But let's talk about Tron Uprising. Now, a lot of people may not know this, but Tron Uprising is actually a sequel. I want to say a sequel, but it's a series that's in between Tron and Tron Legacy, and it has a total of 19 episodes. Have been produced and aired. It aired on Disney XD from May 18, 2012 to January 18th, 2013. The show was sadly canceled for many reasons, and I'm about to get into why Tron Uprising was canceled. Pretty much. Let's start off with this. The show won at the 40th Annie Awards. It's won character designs and television production with the Renegade Part 1, which is very good. It's highly one of my favorite pilots to a show I've seen. It's very good. Production design and television production in The Stranger. I remember that briefly. And then the 65th Primetime Emmy Awards and won Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation, Art Direction, and it's won. So that was pretty good. Now for the cancellation. Now a lot of people were wondering why it got canceled. If you want to know why it got canceled, I'm about to get into my reasons and my theories. Now again, this is what I gather through on the internet, researching, and also you can make your own hypothesis as well too. In 2013, the producer Edward, I can't say his last name, but you can find this on Wikipedia, responded to the rumors of the canceling by saying, "I don't know what the future of Tron Uprising is now. I know at the present, I can say we need more viewers." At the time, Tron Uprising did not get a lot of viewers, and at the time, a lot of folks wasn't watching Disney XD. But again, Tron Uprising, I think, gets better rating than most shows on Disney XD at the moment. But that's not here, any of their hair. Disney XD moved the programming broadcast schedule to Monday mornings at 12 a.m. That's like the death slot. Pretty much they moved this shit at 12 because we're giving you the acts, but we're going to air it in its entirety because we're going to have to. First season finished on January 28th, 2013. After the last episode, the first season aired no more episodes. Tron Uprising has been produced by Disney. Disney has not confirmed the cancellation of the series, which we all know is almost like how many years later the shit was canceled. Now here's my reasoning why this show was canceled. Y'all remember in 2012 what happened? Disney got Lucasfilm Star Wars. So a lot of people don't know this, but Tron Uprising was actually supposedly a quote unquote rip off of Star Wars, and that's what a lot of people called it back then. It was supposed to be a rip off of Star Wars. Some people loved it, some people hated it, some people said it was okay, but it really didn't have the fan base of a Star Wars did. And over the years, they never kind of produced any more episodes. Any more movies. Like, for example, the last movie we got the first one came out in 1982. And the last one came out was Legacy that came out in 2011. That's how many years later. And if you notice, a lot of, Disney properties like, let's say, Tron Legacy, The Prince of Persia, John Connor, all those movies did poorly. Like, Disney didn't make any money off of them. Even though Tron Legacy did a lot of money, but honestly, it did $400 million. It did better than what a lot of people thought it was going to do. Honestly, they probably would have thought like 500 to 600 million, but they weren't going to get that. Not in 2011. But yeah, a lot of people didn't really, gravitate towards Tron as Star Wars. But when Star Wars, back to the main point, But when Star Wars kind of made bed with Mouse, Disney, that opened the doors for new Star Wars animated series, new Star Wars toy line, new Star Wars new Star Wars movies. So Tron was put in the back burner. Also, Disney looked at, why the fuck are we making an Tron Uprising series? We could say, scrap this. The ratings weren't good for it. Let's just focus on Star Wars Rebels, which that's what came out of it. If you ask me which one was better, is Uprising. Uprising is the mixed version of when you combine Batman Beyond, mix it with Tron. This is what you get in Tron Uprising. The show was very good. I loved it. It was a very good show. It was one of those shows that you never thought this show was gonna make the. I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, "This is stupid." There's no way. There's no way this show is gonna be that good. No. And it was. I was so surprised how good the show was and how in love I fell with the show. Like one minute I'm watching it and I said, okay, I ain't gonna watch it. I'm in episode 1, Beck's beginning, and I was like, whatever. Then the Renegade part 1 and part 2, I thought it was okay, whatever. Then I kept watching it. Then Blackout. And then episode 4, 5, 6. Then I'm at like episode 9, and like I'm waiting. I'm just sitting there waiting. Overarching story. Elijah Wood voicing Beck. He's the protagonist. He's the renegade. He's the Batman Beyond of Tron. Tron was voiced by Bruce. I guess the guy from the original Tron. He's sitting like Bruce Wayne in the back, and he can't really do anything anymore. So he got a new Tron doing it Beck. And I'm sitting there like, oh, this is so fucking cool. He's like this visual anti, and he's doing all this shit. I'm like, wow, this is really good. Like, man, I can't wait to the next episode. And then I heard of the cancellation. I was kind of upset about it. But again, it is what it is. And it sucks. But once Disney made that deal with Star Wars, that's why this shit got canceled. A lot of people meant to it. I know Rebel Taxi, Pan Pizza, he's done it. I know I kind of hit it on it a couple years ago, but I really didn't go and dive in depth with it. And it sucks because this show was really, really good. It's one of Disney's best produced shows they've done in a long time, next to Gravity Falls. I mean, if you ask me what's my favorite Disney produced show, top 10, this will be on it. Tron, Uprising, Gravity Falls, and I might have to do a top 10 Disney shows down the road, just for my enjoyment. It'll be in my top 10. Well, what number? I can't tell you, because when I do a top 10 list, I don't want to spoil it. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But anyway, it was a really good show. It sucked that it got canceled. It sucked that it ended the way it did. I mean, it's one of these shows that it's a hidden gem. It was one of these shows that it's like a hidden gem, and you never expected it to be as good as it was, but it was. It really was. And it sucks. It totally sucks. But yeah. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. And let me know down below, did you see Tron Uprising? Did you love it? And if you haven't, please go check it out. I'm not sure it's on Netflix anymore, but you could probably find it on some illegal website. And usually I don't condemn illegal websites, but you may not find it on no damn Hulu, because Hulu's in bed with Warner Brothers at the moment. And Netflix, I think they removed it. So if you can't find it on Netflix, just type in Tron Uprising episode 1. And there are probably some illegal sites you can watch it on there. I promise you, once you watch episode 1, you get glued in. The legal websites, at the moment, I don't know. I don't think it's on the legal websites. I know, but I think they took one of the legal websites away, Kiss Cartoons. So that's one I know, but that was years ago. I don't even go to that no more. But, you know, because I got Hulu and Netflix, so I usually don't watch anything else. As always, guys, like, subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. And check it out if you can. It's very good. I recommend it. As always, peace. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video, which will be soon.